Good morning. Happy Monday. I wanted to touch base real quick, pop in, and offer a new Monday marketing tips section or training session for you. And today I want to talk about title tags and what they are, why they're important, what you need to do to be able to use them on your website, and most importantly, how you change them yourself so that you can make sure your website or blog is optimized. So title tags are one of the most important ranking factors for any website or blog. We want to use them to help entice a consumer to potentially come to our site. We want them to click, come over, look at our information, and hopefully convert. So a title tag shows up in the search results above the URL. So when you're looking at your Google search results and you see the title, then you see a URL, then you see a meta description. That's what shows up in the search results. Your title tag, I want you to think of as your title to your story. It is what you're sharing to try to help the reader or the searcher understand what information you have on your website or what's on that particular page. There are a couple things I want you to think about when you're working on your title tags. So the most important thing is that every page needs to have a unique title tag. You cannot use the same title tag site-wide and have good search results or good SEO rankings. You have to customize them per page. Now, if you're using WordPress, the plugin that I recommend and that I use for WordPress is Yoast SEO. And in Yoast, you can actually customize your title tags by going into your site and going into your SEO panel or go into your page or post, scroll down to the bottom and you will see SEO information and you'll see an option to edit the snippet. If you click on edit snippet, that will allow you to go in and customize your title tag right there. You also can customize title tags in Squarespace. It is managed a little bit differently, but there is an option there as well. So what do you need to have in a title tag to make it work? The most important things to remember here are that your title tags are the first thing someone's going to see when they are looking at information about your website or blog in the search results. So you want to make sure that you are following Google's rules so that your title tag displays the way that you want it to display. This is also why we strongly recommend that you customize title tags for every page. Allowing a program to just do it by default does not work as well, because by default, Google will display what they think is the most important, and sometimes that will truncate, meaning we'll get that series of ellipses, those 3 dots. Sometimes they'll do it in the middle of the title tag, sometimes they'll do it at the end. So you really want to make sure that you are optimizing them for search. So how do you optimize a title tag? The first thing you want to do is choose your targeted keyword. It's important that you use your most important keyword, the one that you want to rank for the most. So you want to use that keyword in your title tag. You want to keep it under 56 characters so it does not truncate. If you're using a plugin like Yoast, it's going to give you a green light if you're in approximately the right length range on your title tag or your meta description. If you're not, there are some other websites you can use that will work, that'll give you that title tag length, and it'll show you what it'll look like and give you an idea of whether or not it's going to truncate and how it will display. So there are a couple of those websites out there. If you're not sure what to look for, add a comment and I will give you a link to the one that my team at the agency loved. I hate recommending it because of the name, but it works really, really well. But I don't really want to share the name here in a live. But if you struggle to find one that you can use, go ahead and leave me a comment and I will send you a link that will get you directly to something that you can use to see what your title tags will look like. So keep it under 56 characters. Include your most important keyword. The next thing I want you to think about with your title tags is if you can include a call to action, something like discover, shop, learn, find out, something that has that call to action that encourages someone to click. you will very often see an increase in click-through rate. In research, we've actually seen click-through rate increases of about 30 to 35% just by adding that call to action. So definitely something to try to do. Write your title tag in a sentence format so that you can include that call to action. And then at the very end, you're going to want to go ahead and use a pipe or a space or a dash, whatever you use for your branding. Go ahead and use that. And then put your brand name, your blog name, your business name, whatever it is, there at the end of the title tag. Again, 56 characters, most important keyword. Make sure it's not going to truncate, and make sure that you're ending it with your brand name, blog name, or business name. If you have any questions about title tags and how to use them, leave comments below, let me know, and I will address those with you. I want to also quickly invite you to join me tomorrow for our February marketing planning session. So if you are still trying to figure out exactly what you're doing for the month of February for your marketing, either your events, your content, so what you're going to share on your blog, your website, or in social media, even your email, join me tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Mountain, right here on the Etched Marketing Facebook page, and I will be walking you through some ideas that you could potentially leverage for your business. It takes us about 30 minutes to go through the whole thing, so please join us. If you did not get the February marketing guide, grab the link to that in the description here and go ahead and download that guide so you're ready to go for tomorrow. If you want to learn more about SEO, or you want to understand how this latest Facebook algorithm is impacting small business owners and what you can do, whether or not it's the end of SEO or the end of SEO, sorry. They've been saying it was the end of SEO for 10 years. It's not. Whether or not this is the end of Facebook for small businesses, read my take on that. The blog link is right there in the notes as well. So grab the SEO guides that could potentially help you. Like I said, there's a blog post on the definition. So if you want to understand the basics of SEO, grab that blog post. If you're curious how SEO works and what actually impacts the search engines and how the rankings happen and all the process, grab my ebook. The link is right there in the notes. You can download it, read it. It's not a big complicated one, but it'll definitely break down how everything works and help you start to understand what you need to do for your website or blog. If you're working on SEO now and you want to make sure that you're doing everything that you possibly can for each page or post, I have an SEO checklist that's available. And finally, if you've been working on it or you haven't, and you're curious how you're ranking, if you would like me to do a free review for you, there is a link there where you can request a free SEO audit where I will go through and look at your site as well as one or two competitors if you'd like to know what you're doing versus your competition, and we can look at it and I'll give you a report back that'll show you the next 2 or 3 things that you should be doing to hopefully improve your SEO. So we'll look at it and see, how are you doing? How is your competition doing? And then what are your next steps for your website in order to improve your rankings if you are struggling with rankings. So that's it for today. Thanks so much for joining. Hopefully you are off to a great week and will be able to join us either live tomorrow or on the replay for our February content planning session. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Have a great Monday.